Good evening, intuitives. Um, Finally getting around to a video I've wanted to do for a while, and it goes to the core of what this channel is, you know, and what it's about in many aspects. And today I want to talk about Sigma INFJ integrity and why that is so important to us. A lot of people may think that Sigma INFJs value integrity and honesty, truthfulness, and authenticity in other people because we are perfectionists and have that all or nothing thing going on. But that honestly is not the truth. That's more of a surface level answer. Uh, Integrity is so important to us because it goes to the core of who we are, how we function in this world, and what we're trying to find in other people. So, as Sigma INFJs, we have our own code of morals and ethics and do not succumb to trends in society about treating people equally and with honesty. We are known for that. That is our thing. We hate double standards. We hate, sexism, racism, misogyny, all that. And for those of you, that follow the Christian faith, I've seen a lot of articles that say Christ was an INFJ, and what that particular book says about things of that nature. So we're true to our own values and morals, and we want to be authentic, and we don't sell out who we really are or what we believe in just to fit into a crowd. I know this from personal experience where in 2004, my last year of high school, I was one of very few people in my Catholic high school that supported John Kerry over President Cheney. I mean, George W. Bush. And basically the area where I grew up, Chester County, basically says if you live in Chester County, you're registered Republican. You just do it. That's like a given. I mean, my parents fought me on this. Like, it doesn't matter what you believe. It's just what you're supposed to do. Status quo. So, being honest as INFJs give us peace. We hate being lied to. We hate when people pretend to be something they're not to get close to us. And we value genuine connections, so we really enjoy genuine connection and deep conversation with those that appreciate us for the authentic person that we are, not just, trying to suck up to you because you have something they want, kind of thing. Okay, with integrity, and especially for Sigma INFJs, we always do the right thing even when no one is looking. We'll do the right thing because in those situations because our own moral compass and beliefs compel us to. A lot of us believe in karma, so that goes along with it. But even when there's no glory or, reward for doing the right thing, we will continue to do the right thing, as I mentioned before, even at times to our own detriment where it could hurt our career. Living it. Again, check out the videos on the news appearances I did about the bullying and hazing I suffered in the Arlington County Fire Department, if you're curious to hear that. And the retaliation. Don't forget the retaliation. So, integrity is also really important to us because we want people to trust them. As Sigma INFJs, we have trust issues, and we are very selective in who we trust. So we value deeply people that trust us, even though we think of trust as a rare commodity. They don't, but we always like being, somebody's like trusted advisor, trusted friend, being entrusted with delicate information because we can often help due to our intuition. I mean, I was like the pseudo therapist of my group of friends growing up long before I knew what an INFJ was, but I was always the person people went to for advice on a situation because, intuition, read between the lines, and you can usually make sense of it. We want other people to feel at peace too. So we try to bring out the best in other people and encourage them to be their authentic selves and to be honest and authentic, and let people know that by doing that they will find people who truly appreciate them for who they are, instead of trying to play a character or play a certain role where you can only keep that lie up for so long. I mean, even professional actors can't stay in character forever. Eventually, the mask will slip. So we try to remind people to embrace who they really are, and they'll just be happier that way. Like I said, you can't keep up a lie forever. We don't care what other people think of us. It's another reason our integrity is important to us. We will not, you know, believe in something we don't believe in, or support a double standard or any abuse towards any group of people just to quote fit in, to be in the cool crowd, to go with the flow. People that don't believe similar ideals to us, we don't give a shit what they think. Like, like other guys that say, like, oh, women belong in the kitchen and, do what they're told and all that. No, I don't care what they think. They can call me a simp all they want, but, that's not who I am. That's not what I believe in. It's also not the 1950s anymore either. It's just an example. Same goes with people who say gay marriage is wrong. I don't give a shit what they think, or trying to manipulate the system just to show favoritism to their religious beliefs and take rights away from others. I'm sorry, you have the right to believe whatever you want religion-wise, but America is not, nor has it ever have been, a Christian theocracy. We are a secular country. It's in the documents. And the guy that wrote him, Jefferson, deist, by the way, as were most of the founding fathers. Well, and they were also Freemasons, so that's the occult. Like, I'm not a Mason, but I'm into the occult. Not the bad part, though. Probably. Sigma INFJs also value integrity because we genuinely want to become better people. We want to be an example for others, and we think that by sticking to our code and defending our beliefs and defending the rights for others and trying to eliminate double standards, that we ourselves will become better people the more we fight for these things, by slowly gaining ground and winning battles. We see ourselves becoming more motivated and able to push harder to make these a reality. If you look, a lot of civil rights leaders over the years were INFJs or ENFJs. Gandhi was an INFJ. Martin Luther King was an ENFJ. Dr. Cornel West is an ENFJ. Just some examples. But it is interesting to notice that, those that strive for positive, progressive change, for equality, trying to destroy broken, corrupt status quos that oppress certain groups of people, those leading that charge are usually INFJs or ENFJs. Which leads me into Sigma INFJs, and I've mentioned this before, are natural leaders, though we prefer to be in leadership, but not like the head person. We, second in command, the XO, is like our natural spot in any movement we believe in. But though we don't like to be the head person because we can only be in the spotlight for so long, we don't like the constant spotlight, we are very good at rallying people to our common cause and convincing them that, through our integrity, things are possible and they need not blindly accept a corrupt status quo, that this fight is, worth fighting and we are able to win, as I'm doing that now with trying to destroy the good old boys club in a certain profession. It's a long fight, but it's going. So, natural leaders. And perhaps the biggest point of our integrity is we want meaningful relationships. Again, we value truth, honesty, and integrity, and we want to find friendships and relationships where people genuinely, value us and want to get to know us for who we are authentically without playing a part. Not because of what job we may have because they think that's cool, but for the people we are. And that's sadly getting harder and harder to find in today's world. As Sigma INFJs, we place a high value on manifesting integrity in our daily lives. This is simply because we always want to incorporate our values in how we treat ourselves and the people around us. As I said, integrity is obviously a very important thing, hence the name of the channel. But it's very important to those of us that are Sigma INFJs or INFJs as a whole, and ENFJs as well and other types, but I don't know too much about them. So, as always, you know, always trust your intuition. Pay attention if you think somebody's playing a role or if they're being authentic, and never sell out your integrity to fit in. Remember, you can change the status quo for the better.